Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am so happy you decided to spend a little time with me today. Before we begin, I want you to think about something. Is there a dream that has been living in your heart for a long time? Maybe it is starting your own business, learning a new language, becoming an artist, traveling the world, writing a book, or simply becoming the person you have always wanted to be. Whatever your dream is, I want you to know that today's episode is for you. Sometimes life becomes so busy that we forget about the things that truly excite us. We tell ourselves that we will start tomorrow, next month, or next year. We wait for the perfect moment, but that perfect moment rarely arrives. Other times, we stop because someone tells us that our dream is impossible or unrealistic. Perhaps people laugh at our ideas or say that we are wasting our time. Hearing those words can be painful, especially when they come from people we care about. However, I have learned that no one else can decide what is possible for your life. Only you know what makes your heart feel alive. Dreams are personal. They belong to you, not to other people. That is why you should never measure your future using someone else's opinion. During this episode, I would like to share a few thoughts that I hope will encourage you to believe in yourself a little more. I am not here to promise that success will be easy or that everything will happen quickly. Instead, I want to remind you that every big achievement begins with one small decision. The decision to start. So, if there is something you have been dreaming about, maybe today can be the day you take your very first step. One of the biggest reasons people give up on their dreams is fear. Fear is something we all experience, no matter our age or our goals. We fear making mistakes. We fear failing. We fear being judged. We fear that we are not talented enough or that we started too late. Sometimes we even fear success because we wonder if we will be able to handle it. The interesting thing about fear is that it often appears before we have even tried. It creates stories in our minds that may never become reality. I have learned that courage does not mean having no fear. Courage means choosing to move forward even when fear is standing right beside you. Every successful person you admire has probably experienced moments of doubt. The difference is that they did not let those feelings stop them completely. They kept learning, improving, and trying again. Another important thing to remember is that progress is usually much slower than we expect. We often compare our first steps to someone else's 10th year of experience, and that comparison is never fair. Every person has a different journey, different opportunities, and different challenges. Instead of asking yourself, "Why am I not there yet?" try asking, "Am I better than I was yesterday?" Even small improvements matter. Reading one page of a book, practicing English for 15 minutes, exercising for a short time, or working a little on your dream every day may not seem like much, but those small actions become powerful when repeated over weeks, months, and years. Success is rarely built in one day. It is built through many ordinary days when you decide not to give up. So, the next time fear tells you that you are not ready, remember that nobody feels completely ready in the beginning. Sometimes the only way to become confident is by taking the first step before confidence arrives. Another lesson I have learned is that not everyone will understand your dream, and that is perfectly okay. Sometimes the people around you may not support your ideas because they see life differently. They may think they are protecting you from disappointment, or they may simply be unable to imagine what you imagine. Their opinions are based on their own experiences, not on your future. If someone tells you that your dream is impossible, remember that they are only sharing what they believe, not what is actually true. There have always been people who achieved incredible things after being told they would never succeed. The world is full of stories like that. Instead of allowing negative comments to stop you, try using them as motivation to keep improving. Let your actions speak louder than your words. You do not need to argue with everyone or convince people that your dream matters. The results will do that for you one day. At the same time, it is important to listen carefully to constructive advice. There is a big difference between someone who wants to help you grow and someone who simply wants you to quit. Wise advice helps you improve. Negative criticism only tries to make you doubt yourself. Learning to recognize that difference is an important skill. I also believe that you should surround yourself with people who encourage you to become the best version of yourself. They do not have to understand every detail of your dream, but they should respect your desire to pursue it. Positive people remind us that progress is possible, especially on the difficult days. And if you do not have many people supporting you right now, do not let that stop you. Sometimes the first person who needs to believe in your dream is you. Your confidence may begin quietly, but every step you take will make it stronger. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep trusting the reason why you started in the first place. There is something else I would like you to remember. Your dream does not have to look like someone else's dream to be meaningful. We live in a world where it is very easy to compare ourselves with other people. Every day we see photos, videos, and success stories on social media. Sometimes it seems as if everyone else is moving faster, achieving more, and living a better life. But the truth is that we only see a small part of their journey. We do not see the difficult days, the failures, the doubts, or the hard work that happened behind the scenes. Comparing your beginning to someone else's highlight moments will only make you feel discouraged. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, try paying attention to your own progress. Celebrate every small victory, no matter how simple it may seem. Finishing a book, improving your English, saving money for a goal, learning a new skill, or becoming a little more confident are all achievements worth celebrating. Every step forward matters. Another thing I have learned is that success is not only about reaching the final goal. It is also about the person you become while working toward it. Along the way, you learn patience, discipline, resilience, and confidence. You discover strengths that you never knew you had. Even when things do not go as planned, every experience teaches you something valuable. Some of the greatest lessons in life come from moments that did not end the way we expected. So, do not be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, learning, and growing. Every successful person has made countless mistakes before reaching their goals. What matters is not how many times you fail, but how many times you decide to stand up again. Keep believing in yourself, keep moving forward, and trust that every small effort you make today is helping build the future you truly want. Before we finish today's conversation, I would like to leave you with one more idea. I truly believe that life becomes much more meaningful when we have something that excites us. Your dream does not have to be famous, perfect, or impressive to other people. It only needs to matter to you. Maybe your goal is to build a small business, become a teacher, create art, help others, travel, or simply live a peaceful and happy life. Every dream deserves respect because every person is different. Do not let the opinions of people who are not living your life decide what you should or should not do. They are not the ones who will wake up every morning with your hopes, your talents, or your passion. You are the author of your own story, and every chapter is written by the choices you make each day. Even if progress feels slow, never believe that your effort is being wasted. Every hour you spend learning, practicing, improving, or trying again is helping you become stronger than you were yesterday. Some days you will feel motivated, and other days you may feel tired or discouraged. That is completely normal. What matters most is continuing, even if your progress is small. You do not have to move quickly. You only have to keep moving. One day, you may look back and realize that all those little steps created a journey you once thought was impossible. I hope today's episode reminds you that your dreams are worth your time, your effort, and your patience. In just a moment, I would like to share one final thought with you before we finish today's episode. As we come to the end of today's episode, I would like to leave you with one final message. If you have a dream that truly matters to you, please do not let it disappear because of fear, doubt, or the opinions of other people. Your life is unique, and no one else can decide what will make you feel fulfilled. There will always be people who believe in you, and there will always be people who do not. That is simply part of life. What matters most is that you never stop believing in yourself. Remember that every successful person started as a beginner. They had to learn, make mistakes, improve, and keep going even when things were difficult. You do not need to have everything figured out today. You only need the courage to take the next step. Every small action brings you closer to the future you want to create. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and never underestimate the power of consistency. Small efforts may seem invisible at first, but they eventually create incredible results. So, if you have been waiting for a sign to start working toward your dream, maybe this is it. Not because I have all the answers, but because I truly believe you deserve the chance to discover what you are capable of. Do not let fear make your decisions. Let your curiosity, your passion, and your determination guide you instead. I hope today's episode has encouraged you to take one small step toward your goals. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Your support helps Sally Lessons reach more English learners around the world. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourself, keep believing in your dreams, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.